Hello, Red Brick Productions here with another LEGO review. Today I have the LEGO Star Wars AT-AT vs. Tauntaun Microfighter set. The set number is 75298. It has 205 pieces, 2 builds, 2 figures, and this was a gift from my best friend Maya, so thank you so much for giving this to me. And without further ado, let's take a look at those figures. So the first figure here is Luke Skywalker, and for an accessory, he has a stud shooter right there, which is appropriate for this set. And then you have some, according to Brick Set, you have a new leg printing, torso printing, and face printing. So those all look really good. I actually think the printing on this is well done. There's like no little scuffs or anything. Unfortunately, with the helmet, you can see his alternate face, which you can take a look at. Usually, these like sorts of printings on the face get messed up, but this actually looks pretty good. It's not too bad. Yeah, I actually really like how this figure turned out, and then you have the hat right there, but that's it for Luke Skywalker. So the second and last figure of the set is an AT-AT driver. For accessories, you have the Star Wars binoculars. I kind of forget the specific name of that, but oh well. You got a stud shooter, which again is appropriate for this, and the printing is nice while not exclusive because I'm pretty sure it comes in the AT-AT set. I really like the printing actually, and there's the face print, just kind of an angry clone face and no back. Torso printing. So yeah, overall I think this is a really good figure and a nice figure in the set. So yeah, now let's take a look at the build. So you get 2 builds, an AT-AT and a Tauntaun. So why don't we take a look at the AT-AT first. So here is the AT-AT or AT-AT, and honestly this looks pretty cool. I put the extra stud for a stud shooter right there, but yeah, that doesn't really go there. So there's a lot of articulation where the legs can move sort of all around because they have the Technic pins right there, and then they have hinge joints on the feet. So yeah, you can do that, and there's quite a bit of articulation there, and you can get a good like sort of walking pose out of it if you align it just right. But yeah, you can get a walking pose out of it. Plus there's a ball joint on the head, and that can be articulated around, and you got some little of these what would you call them? I forget what you call these, but I just call them the like paddles, like the ping pong paddles, because they look like that. And yeah, so you got those for like little weapons there, and these can be articulated around, though it's not like too easy, you know. And in here you have a little spot for the driver and a little console, which none of those prints are exclusive, but they are nice to get, and there is enough space for the driver to just sit in there. There's no stud connection, so he just kind of rests there. And yeah, that's it for the AT-AT. For the Tauntaun, you have this really cute build, in my opinion, with those eyes printing, which looks really good. For this, you have this little leash here, which is the like reins and stuff, and then you have a spot for the lightsaber and a spot for some more of those binoculars, but in white. You have some articulation in the hands where you can move them up and down, which those look pretty cute. And then a little tail right here, which is on a ball joint, so you can give that some articulation, but it's kind of hard to do. Overall, I think this is a really cute design, and I think it turned out pretty well. I like the giant feet too. This is just a really cool build and stuff, and there's 2 studs on the back to keep Luke Skywalker on, and yeah. Overall, pretty cool. And with these 2 microfighters and the stud shooters, you can have them battle by firing off the studs. And they get lost, but oh well. So the box size is just this like $15 box size. It shows Hoth right there. And then on the back, it shows the Millennium Falcon microfighter and a build together sign, which I did build this with Maya, so that was really fun. And then you also got some pictures on how a stud shooter works, because everyone needs to know how those work. So with these sets, they do want to show that you can build together. So they include 2 instructions. The first one is the AT-AT driver, and this just has, there are the ads. It shows the set all built up. Shows some of the sets for the other, for some of this wave. I've actually done a review on these. And that one, I actually have this set, so I'm going to do a review on that soon, and I don't have that one. But yeah, I have most of that wave. And then here it shows all the figures, Skywalker Saga, which doesn't have a release date still, and then some of the piece count, and then the win. And for the Tauntaun build, at the back you have, I'm trying to get to it, shows the set all built up, attaching the accessories, Luke Skywalker and the Tauntaun, and then a cool little picture. I actually like how that turned out. That's a nice little picture. And then for the extra pieces, there isn't much. I have a lot of red studs in there, as you can see. I think the coolest are getting an extra of these like Tauntaun horns, which look really awesome. You also get an extra print of that eye. So a lot of good spare parts in this set. You can't really see them all. Let's give you a quick look at that. There's the spare piece. So for my final verdict, overall, this is a pretty good set. You get two really good microfighter builds. I especially love the Tauntaun build because it is so cute. And I honestly really like the AT-AT build with all of its posability and just how kind of accurate it looks. You also get two really good figures with Luke Skywalker apparently being exclusive, which is pretty cool. And for the $20 price, it feels like it's there because not only is the price, the part-to-piece ratio there because it has 200 pieces for $20, but also one microfighter is usually $10, so getting two of them makes sense for $20. And I really like the build together thing. It was really fun to build this with Maya, so thank you so much for building it with me. And yeah, I would give this like an A+. I really don't have anything to complain about this set. It's really great, and yeah, overall, good set. So if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts about this set in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Bye.